The following program contains no firearms, no scenes of hunting, no violence, and no cruelty to animals. We do not promote hunting. All guns shown in this program are compressed by spring, gas piston, or PCP. Do not require a firearm license. The program is aimed to be informative, entertaining, and sportive. Hi everyone, welcome back yet another video on our channel, and this time we are going to see a review of about a new projectile which is launched in India, the Gsmith Slugs, which are newly launched in India for our Indian air rifles. So the new airgun technology, like the new shooting technology, is all about slugs actually. So no wonder we have got one of our Indian made slugs, which is 14 grains in weight, made by a company called Gsmith and Co, and it is really good, I would say. Like as per the testing, the zeroing, and past few weeks of usage, like I would say, I am very well satisfied with the slugs. So let's get into the review of the slugs straight away. It comes in a very well packed container, like cost around 900 rupees for about 300 pieces of slugs actually. The weight of the slugs is 14.1 grains. So looking at the slugs has a hollow pointed tip actually and a flat base, which is around 14 grains in weight. It looks to be a bit on the heavier side for a 15 foot-pound air rifle in India, but still works really well on slower speeds also. Slugs are meant to be shot at higher speeds, like velocities which are more than 850 or 890 feet per second, but these slugs at a 15 foot-pound air rifle like shoots really slow but really accurate, I would say. So out of all my air rifles which I have, like I found two of my air rifles to suit the slugs really well, and those are the Gm10-XSM, the side lever action Gm10-XS, and the Precision Px100. When I tried at home, like I found these two air rifles to be really good for slugs, so thought of giving it a try on the field at some long ranges. So let's not waste time, let's take the slugs straight over to the range, shoot some groups like from about both the rifles from about 30 yards, 60 yards, and as per the wind condition, it's a little windy today, so like as per the wind condition I'll try to do some groups beyond 60 yards also if possible. So I have my Px100 with me right now, have the targets at 30 yards, zeroed my rifle approximately about 25 yards, so it should be not much of a drop at 30. So we'll take 5 shot groups with the Gsmith slugs at 30 yards. Let's see how it goes. You can see everything very close apart from that one shot, the second shot which moved a little bit away. I'll take one more shot. Right. So I have taken somewhere around 6 or 7 shots, I hope. I think the second shot I just pulled it off to the right. So next up I have taken the Gm10-XS with the FFP scope on the top. This is the first time I'm using an FFP scope. Not sure like how it is going to be out. So this barrel also suits slug very well, and the rifle is zeroed at same 25 yards. I'm going to take 5 more shots at 30. We'll see how it goes. I just want to take one more shot. Let's conclude as a 6 shot group. Since I have taken somewhere around 6 shots with the Px100, I'll take one more. Right. So I can see all the shots very close. Should be less than an inch, 100%, maybe half inch, I hope. Let's take a close-up look. I have got the results after the shooting, right? Pretty impressed with the results, I would say. Like the Precision Px100 at 30 yards, doing a very small group. I'll put the measurement of the group on the side. Like after I take the measurements, I think it should be about half an inch, approximately about half an inch. This was a flyer. Should be a flyer, or I might have pulled the shot. I would not consider this one because I clearly knew this was away from the group, and it was either my mistake or maybe the slugs. And today shooting I found the slugs to have couple of flyers actually. I could see through the scope the slugs flying and spiraling. I'm not sure like what's the reason for that. and this is the Gm10-XSM, which is at 30 yards. Pretty impressive, like a very tight group. The circle itself is 1 inch actually, so the size should be very well under ½ inch for sure. So I am pretty impressed with the Gm10-XSM and the Px100 at 30 yards. So it's gonna rain really soon, so I'm gonna finish up the video really soon. So now the 30-yard group is over, so I have pushed the target further away. I mean, like, thought of making it at 50 yards, then I just doubled the distance. Like, I just took it from 30 to 60 yards now. So the target is exactly at 60 yards from here. So I don't know the trajectory of slugs, but I guess a 14 grain or a 13 grain pellet 0 to 25 should drop about 1 to 1.5 mil dots at 50 yards. Let's give it a try. Let's take 5 more shots at 60 yards and see like how it goes. Dial in the parallax. Okay. So it's a flyer. I could see the pellet spiraling out. I mean, the slug just went in circles. I don't know whether to consider this one or not. Yeah. So those 2 shots which landed way far are slugs which are slightly deformed at the tip. I hope there are small deformation at the tip of the slugs. I think those 2 might have spiraled away from the group because all of the other shots are landing into the same. So I hope that must be the problem. So now it's going to be Px100 at 60 yards. Let's try. 5 shots of Px100 at 60 yards. Let's see how it goes. So this time I'm going to guess like about, this is a mil dot scope, so maybe about 1.5 mil dots. Maybe about 1 to 1.5. Let's see. I don't know why that shot dropped a lot. Okay. So I could see a small group from here, maybe less than an inch for sure. We'll take a close-up look. So 60 yard shots with the Px100 and Gsmith Slugs done. So let's go on to the 60 yard grouping now. So taking a 60 yard shot, I mean like the Gm10-XSM at first, like I found these 2 slugs, I mean like these 2 shots spiraling out. I could clearly see it was spiraling. So apart from that, leaving out these 2 shots, like I would say everything was under an inch for sure. So under an inch at 60 yards is really good group, I would say. And then goes to the Px100, like here it is. And in this Px100 group, I'm not sure like this was a flyer or either my mistake, I'm not sure about it, but still it was a really good group, somewhere around 1 inch for sure. Really good and tight group, I would say. Like, so considering all these shots from 30 yards and 60 yard accuracy, I am pretty confident the slug will do better even at longer ranges. But considering the windy conditions today, like I thought like let's leave off the paper punching at longer ranges because it's not going to do any justice for the slugs. Like I thought we'll put some spinners, clay targets at around 80-90 yards and give it a try. I put the targets at 90 yards and then I shot some scope cam footages. Like the Px100 was shooting the action cam footage and my Gm10-XSM was shooting the phone adapter footage. You can see the footages over there. Like let's get straight into the long range shooting. So now for the long range time, I have set up a target right exactly about 90 yards from my place, like 90 yards from the muzzle of the gun towards the target. Let's see how it goes with the Gsmith Slugs, with the scope cam on. Let's see some slow motion footages. First with the Px100 and then I'll shoot with the Gm10-XS. So now with the Px100 at 90 yards on some spinners and clay disc by Sport. I think for about 90 yards, I think it should drop somewhere around double the time, like somewhere around 2 to 2.5 mil dots. Let's give it a try. It just fell down. I don't think I just hit it right in the center. Okay, I think I'm just holding a lot lesser than I should have. So I'm just going to hold 5 mil dots exactly from this place. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, there was a head. So it's 5.5 mil dots. A lot of drop, I would say. Let's try hitting the pling sport clay targets. Yeah, I did hit that. But I didn't break it. Let's take one more shot on the spinner. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, good hit. So approximately 30 size spinner at 90 yards. It's really happy to see those performance. Now let's switch on to the GM10-XS and take the shots exactly at the same distance and see how it goes. So we are done shooting with the Px100 at 90 yards. I have taken my GM10-XS, shooting the Gsmith Slugs right now. So this is a action camera mount and this is a phone camera mount. So we are going to record everything through the phone in this scope. Actually, I didn't bring the mount for the 30mm one. So we are going to record everything through the phone at somewhere around 90 yards. Keep it at 90. Yeah. So everything's set. I'm just going to take some shots at 90. Let's see how it goes. So the camera started recording. So this is an FFP scope. I have set it at the maximum magnification possible. That is at 12x magnification. Almost there. Slight bit of drop than I expected. Let's give it a try. Yeah, got it. Yeah, got it. Got it. I think on the second or third shot, like, yeah, got him. Once I start hitting it, it's just hitting in the same spot again and again. I could see from the black mark on the spinner over there. So there's one more clay target over there. Put it on crosswise. Let's try. Yeah, got him. Like those head just broke into half. Okay. So it's performing pretty good at 90 yards. So I'm so happy about it. So let's wrap up the video. When I just finished up the long range shooting, I just went over to the spinner to see the impact and everything. Like it was really good and nice to see it. But I found a lot of sharpness of slugs. The slugs just exploded very well at 90 yards, even in this low powered air rifles. And like I could see small pieces of slugs lying on the sand. I tried to collect some of those sharpnels lying on the ground. I'll just put a close up footage of it, like, and what I could know from this is like the slug is expanding really well. A very good soft lead would shatter easily, like the JSBs. I would say, like, I'm not comparing it to anything, but I would say like it is a very soft lead, so it expands very well even after hitting a spinner at 90 yards. So I'm pretty happy with that thing which I found over there. Altogether, I would say like I am pretty well satisfied and happy with the performance of the slugs. It is suited for Indian air rifles, like the two PCBs out of Indian enough, the GM10 and the Px100. Both of them are suited with slugs. I mean, like I would say the GM10-XSM is shooting much better than the GM10S, which I have at home. The GM10 was decently good with slugs, but the GM10-XSM, XS or the XSM, both are the same barrels, like really good with accuracy, I would say. And the Px100, obviously it's really good with slugs, and both of them are really good at 90 yards. So I would say like it's a really good buy. The Gsmith Slugs, 14 grain Gsmith Slugs are really good. I'm so happy with the performance. Will use it in the future for sure. And I heard like a lot of people like scope cam footages out of my videos. Like some people were suggesting me to post scope cam footages now and then as a compilation of shots. Like I'll try to post it, like next video or the future I'll keep on posting some scope cam footages now and then, like compilation of some scope cam footages. I'll keep them posted. See you in the next video. Bye bye.